Hey everybody, it's Mark J. Ryan. I'm reporting to you here for Hypnothoughts 2019 in Las Vegas, and I'm doing my haha, aha, and yeehaw moments. So I'll start off, and these are all current, and I'm walking my dog. My family was out of town. I decided to stay home, get some work done. They were out of town, so I had to take care of the dogs and the cats. And one of our dogs is about a year and a half old puppy, and his name is Bodie, and he's a golden retriever. I'll put a picture up for you. But anyways, having to walk, usually when I'm walking with Kathy, if we go together, when the dog poops, she has a little bag. Our community here where we live is very vigilant about picking up dog poop. There's people writing on Facebook. They'll write to next door, and they start taking pictures of people. People have Ring on their front door, the little button that records who's coming to your front door. Well, when a person and a dog passes by, if the dog takes a poop or a pee in the front yard, they post those pictures on there. So I'm having to take the dog for a walk, and it's about 1.6 mile walk that I'm going on. And there's some real primitive areas. I mean, the path is really nice. I'll show you here. It's a really nice path, and it goes this way. But even this path, it goes through like woods, and it's Arizona, so you're gonna get some. There's a nice shot there. It's really primitive country, but the path, the cemented path, goes all the way through it. And anyway, so I'm walking, and I'm figuring our dog likes to go to the bathroom a lot when he's by a bush. He'll go in a bush, and I won't have to worry about picking it up. It'll be out in the wild, and I won't have to worry about having to pick it up at all. I got something about picking up poop, any kind of poop. So anyways, we're walking, and he looks like he has to go several times, and he doesn't, but we're about a half a mile away from the house, and here is an elementary school that's over here. And right in that area by that ball field, there was a bunch of guys practicing football and baseball, like right there, just on the other side of that tree. So when I'm walking by with Bodie, he decides he's gonna poop by that tree right there. So there's people sitting over there on that bench. There's kids playing over there. Everybody's looking at the dog. The guys are looking at me as the dog poops. I'm sitting there and realize I've got to do this. And so the bags we have are these light blue colored see-through bags. And so I got a garden glove, one of Kathy's garden gloves that barely fits my hand, my big hands. And so it's like O.J. Simpson trying to put, if it doesn't fit, you got to quit type of a thing there. And I realized these guys aren't going for that. If I start saying that, look, it doesn't fit, I can't pick the poop up. So anyways, I got to come over here and pick it up, and sometimes I get a little gag reflex if it's really bad. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do? But I'm realizing as I'm here bending over to pick this up, I've got an audience. They're watching me. They're getting joy. I project that they're getting, mind read that they're getting joy out of watching this guy have to bend over. And so I'm coming up with all these reasonings and ideas of, I start gagging, I'll start saying, oh, my back or something like that. But anyways, I put the garden glove on as best as I could, like O.J. Simpson trying to put it on, and then got the blue bag and picked it up. It was pretty easy to pull it through, but pretty ha-ha experience for me, at least. Embarrassing moment. And I'll continue on with the other two, the aha and the yeehaw moment. All right, I figured I'd just sit here with the mountains in the background, the baseball field, some trees, beautiful blue sky, 82 degrees here in Phoenix, Arizona. Lovely, perfect. The wind is really soft and nice on the skin. So the aha moment I've had, and there's kind of several of them mixed in one. But recently I decided to give a shot of going back on the keto diet. Not necessarily keto, it's called primal. So there's paleo, there's primal, there's keto, but paleo is a little bit looser, but it basically says, what would a caveman eat? So I decided to start doing that again, going shopping. And one of the things that I don't like doing is all the preparation, the different pans that get dirty around the house and things like that. So what I decided to do was buy myself a instant pot. I did a little research on it, and the amount of keto recipes that are on the internet for that is incredible. And so the first thing I decided to do was cook a pot roast. So I went down to the local Safeway, got some nice pieces of meat. Actually, I'm lying to you, it was Costco where I got that. I did get some meat at Safeway as well. But I asked the butcher there, I said, what's something I can use in this Instant Pot that I had just purchased from Costco that would taste really good? And he told me, to get this piece of meat, and I think it was a chuck roast that I got. And anyways, what I did was cook this up, followed a recipe, added a little bit of extra wine and when I was sauteing some of the things that were going to be in it, and red wine. And I got to tell you what, this thing turned out fantastic, really good. Actually, I had a friend come over, and this guy is kind of like, oh, you cook him the best meal in the world. How was it? It was good. It was good. So anyways, I gave him a big bowl of it, and I got to tell you, he cleaned it up. He got bread. He took everything up. I said, okay, Frank, how was this? It's a 10, he says. That's a 10. I said, Frank, a 10? I've never heard you. He goes, that was a 10. So anyways, he's got a couple things that I've cooked up since then waiting for him. But anyways, I started realizing that with this Instant Pot, there's a lot of steps of the cooking that it takes out with the pressure cooker. One of them is time. You're not spending a whole lot of time. I think the pot roast was done in, I want to say 30 minutes. Cooked up today a really nice spaghetti squash in there, and that was done in 7 minutes. Yesterday I had some Italian chicken with some chicken breasts and then put some different sauces in there, and that was 15 minutes. And I cooked up some chili today that was fantastic. Just fantastic. Even Kathy, who doesn't eat a lot of meat, said it was really, really good. Well, one of the things I discovered, besides this Instant Pot that's an aha moment, was that in preparation for this diet, I bought a lot of food thinking, okay, I've got to keep up with my appetite. But the big aha moment was that I wasn't eating nearly as much. I thought, okay, if I'm only having this, I'm gonna miss. And I've done keto before in the past, and you forget about this stuff. I forgot about this stuff. Anyways, I was really, really impressed with that. And then I was listening to a conversation between two fellow hypnotherapists, Jorgen Rasmussen and Jamie Smart. And one of the things Jamie had said during was that he had used coconut oil when he started craving any kind of carbs or sweets. So I tried that the other night and was really amazed that a little bit of coconut, teaspoon to a tablespoon of it, really, really made the difference. And but the aha is how little this diet made me hungry. And it was a big aha. And then adding the Instant Pot, which is just endless amount of recipes that you can cook really, really quick, was big aha for me. But the appetite, not having the hunger and having the hunger at night, starting to get my energy back after about a week on this thing, feeling better, feeling lighter, starting to lose a little bit of weight already. Fantastic. So that's a big aha. The coconut oil really works too. As long as you're on the keto or primal, whatever it is, that part of it, highly recommend it and see what happens with you. All right, the yeehaw moment. Yeehaw moment that I had was also really, really cool. This just happened really last night. But I've been thinking about with this diet, I might as well get something going on with weightlifting. And I've been looking for the last few weeks in the area where I live on the local Voice. There's a local community where you can go and you can buy all kinds of, used furniture, new stuff, but mainly used, good quality used stuff. And I was looking at exercise equipment, maybe an elliptical and different things. But a few months back, probably early September, late August, I'd gone and I'd looked at it. I actually went on the website to this fitness place. It's a local fitness place. It's like LA Fitness type of a place, but it's local. They got 16 or 20 of them in the Valley. The Valley is what they call the Phoenix area. And so I'm looking, but something just kept saying to me, wait. And then I was thinking, all right, how am I going to do this? If I went, they have a special at this fitness place, and I'm saying if I wait a month free, I think it was a month free plus half price. I'm going to get a little better angle there on the mountains behind me, a little bit of sunshine. And so I'm thinking, how do I do this? How can I make this happen? I got to go to John Overdurst to assist at a practitioner, the rhizomatic practitioner, by the way, the rhizomatic. I can talk more about that too. This is rhizomatic stuff. I've been doing this with John 6 hours a month for 12, 14 years, the TCU class, Telecoaching University. And his new model that he's been doing for about a year, the rhizome, is incredible. Anyways, so I'm going there. So I know that the first half of November I can't join. I want to start working out right away. I'm doing my walks. So anyways, I'm thinking, how am I going to do this? And I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe they'll have some kind of special going on in November. Well, anyways, I get a call. I usually don't answer the calls, especially if they don't have a name attached to it. But this was an Arizona number, 623 area code. So I picked it up. And it was this guy, Dave, from this fitness center. And he goes, hey, how are you? He goes, yeah, I just want to let you know that we've got this special still going. And I can give you this, this, and this. And the guy was really cool about it. I liked the way he sold. I wasn't feeling any of my defenses go up. Excuse me. A lot of times when I'm working with people, I'll help salespeople and talk to them about their attitude. Presenters, it doesn't matter. But it was like, this guy's really smooth, and I don't feel any pressure, no defenses going up. And I said, all right, here's my situation. I said, I've got till the end of this month, October, but then I go from the first of the month to the middle of the month to Madison, Georgia, and I'm going to be gone, and then I come back. So really the special that you offered me isn't going to work. And he says, well, what if I was able to give you certain things in November, and then we'll do this and that? And I said, okay, well, I had just got sitting down to have some of that Italian chicken last night that I made out of my Instant Pot, and I usually, again, don't answer the phone because I'm getting ready to eat. And he says, would you like to sign up now? And I said, you know what, can you send me something in the email? I am unsure about what I want to do. I'd really like to. I haven't even come into the club. I drove past the club, but I didn't go inside of it. But I've worked out at enough different fitness places. A fitness place is a fitness place. Anyways, he says, yeah, he says, but I can't guarantee this thing. I said, I understand. And he says, and I said, I want to, are you commission based? And he says, yeah. I said, I want to make sure I talk to you. He says, I won't be until after 4 again, but just come in, talk to anybody. We'd glad to have you sign up. So he's saying and doing all the right things, all the perfect things. So I got an email from him, and the email says, all right, here's what I'll do for you. He says, we'll start you up, considered December 1st. I'll give you the whole month of December for free. But you can also, as soon as you get back in November, you can come start working out then too. I'll include that. And he says it's month-to-month rates, $44 month to month. You cancel anytime. He says, but here's what I'll do. If you'll call me back tonight, he says, I'll give it to you for the yearly rate at $34 a month. And he says, all you got to do is pay for the last month and they cancel. So I called him back after I was done eating, and we talked about it, and I signed up for it. So I'm ready to go on that. But it was like, yeah, not only did I get the free month, I got another half a month, and I got it at the yearly rate. So yeehaw on that. And then I talked to him a little bit about sales, and I said, hey, look, I said, I've read some Yelp reviews that weren't so good about your place recently, and that kind of made me hesitant towards doing that. I said, but the way you've sold me, you did a really good job on it. And I didn't feel that he was thankful. And then I kind of explained to him some more things without getting into too much detail. But I told him, I said, you need to train the salespeople. You need to be the one that train the people to talk, to get new people in, especially with those reviews. And so he said he'd take that in consideration. I'm going to talk to him a little bit more about it when I start going there to work out. But anyways, the ha-ha with the dog poo, the aha with the hunger in the Instant Pot, and the yeehaw with the great rate for going and working out in the extra time for a place that's real close to me and it's got everything I need to work out. Anyways, Hypnothoughts 2019, I'm going to be speaking there, and we'd love to have you come there. And hopefully Scott and I will be talking a little bit more about this. I will for sure, and I know he will be separately, but maybe even together. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Mark J. Ryan. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.